you up in there too.
Sure enough, and well, I guess I ain't got enough power in the ductwork wire. Take it easy, motor mouth mall. You Hollywood with the way back out. Mine right here in the middle. Hey,
little squeezer, I got you up in there in one ear. I got 799 Hollywood in the other ear. And you both making a good trip out here on my neck of the woods. Motormouth Mall working this mobile one fat watt at a time. Good morning, time, little squeezer. On Tennessee, 799 Hollywood over there on Illinois. Radio station Motormouth Mall working the mobile right here, right now. I got down.
Hey, right there, right back there, Motormouth. I think I got a power supply going down again. I don't know, these junk Chinese things, you don't have the order. Take it easy, Motormouth Mall. You Hollywood, 799. I don't know, that Sunday morning wave back out.
Big old Sunday morning wave right back at you. And I hope you get that all squared away. And, we'll see how the things pan out here later on. I made a couple adjustments over here and got rid of that noise. I think I had my antenna down there a little bit for just long enough to realize that interference that I was having on my local receiver is gone. So I won't know for sure until I point it back down there toward Texas. But anyway, I think I got it fixed. So that's going to be one thing off my mind today to break.
Hey, right there, right back there, Motormouth. I got 714 up my duck plug there on that east coast, up in that northeast corner. Hey, take it easy. Always a pleasure on this end. Motormouth Mall.
Hollywood sounds good. Well, you got 714 over there coming out of the northeast corner. You better turn that antenna around and take a talk to him. Ain't no doubt about that. Hello to you one more time. Hey, 799 Hollywood, have a great day. We'll catch you a little bit later on. Radio station Motormouth Mall working this mobile, stepping right there, right now.
He's looking out west of Motormouth Mall. We don't have the best conditions on the west.
Somebody out there said they don't have the best conditions out there to the west right now, but I did hear him calling. Hello, Motormouth Mall waving right back at you there, Breaker. Two stations coming back to Motormouth Mall, 714, I believe I heard you up in there, and somebody else calling Motormouth Mall too. Hello, 714, Motormouth Mall waving.
Hey, Hollywood, good morning, time to you, man. I didn't want to interrupt your conversation out that way, man. You smoking out there, whenever interrupting out there large, man. Tell Motormouth Mall, trying to nickel right on back from coast to coast. Hollywood, 799, 714, own it.
714, I hear you talking to Hollywood right now, and I got your 5. I got it direct from you. Hello, 714, take care, blessings, good graces. I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail for a bit. Motormouth Mall, stepping.
Hollywood with a big old morning wave back out. Hollywood. You got 50 pounds on me right now, man. You do a good job out that way. Whatever you work out that way, man, on the duck fucking amplifier side of things. Your antenna's doing all the weightlifting out that way, man. Smoking. Hollywood 799, big old Sunday Funday 5.
714, I'm going to say hello one time. I'm going to try to get up over Hollywood. I know I can't do it, but I'm going to try anyway. A714, Motormouth Mall working this 150 birds. Got down right there, break.
Put it down one last time. Take it easy, always.
He's still on the key. Hey, 799, I'm going to try one more. 714, I'm going to try one more time. 714, Motormouth Mall looking. I got down, break.
Easy, take care. Always a pleasure, man. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Bye. Back to the Malibu, 152. How are you?
52, I got you up in there. 152, Motormouth Mall looking at you. Let's go, break.
On the way, this small standing. Hey, 1200, already spun back around, but you smoking too. Hey, Motormouth Mall, 742, man. They said good morning time. They're waving the hand from the northeast corner, Hollywood, with the wave around.
And I heard that. Hi, Hollywood. I heard him talking to you, and I could hear him roll that 5, and you kept it all the way alive. Hey, appreciate that, I do. Hollywood, 799, Motormouth Mall, working the mobile right there, break.
Right there, right back I spun around to them and told them that, man, they got me on lockdown pretty much on this duck plugging in. That extra wire up there on that antenna ain't doing much. They blew through a motor mouth mall. I rolled it as you told them. I rolled it back. You Hollywood with a buffalo nickel straight back.
You said they got you on lockdown. Well, I heard them say you got them on lockdown too. You got them at 40 and 50 pounds. So I know you got a hammer out there right now. I'm listening to it all over here on the West Coast. LOG is 799 Hollywood. Motor mouth mall working the mobile. This mobile got down. Break.
Well, just leave that damn house. I'm about half giving up. Maybe she's nice and put some pictures together. Texas, get away.
460, West Texas. I guess I'm going to test the antenna out here. I just made a little change on the receiver. I got a little hum still in there, but not as bad as it was yesterday. A 460 around Odessa, Texas. Motor Mouth Mall got you all up in here, break.
313 Hollywood, 1200.
Yeah, Motor Mouth. Well, I got a pretty good copy on you out here right now. But, man, that Mother Nature ain't too great. Up over 160 out here standing by.
No, he going up in here with a big old hammer that time. I think Mother Nature might be getting a little bit straighter. A460, I believe Mother Nature might be getting a little bit straighter there, break.
Yeah, well, good morning, time to you, big man. Good morning. Appreciate the work.
Yeah, son. I got some people out there that, think they know something, I guess. Anyway, Motor Mouth, take it easy, take care. We'll catch you later on.
I turned the antenna farther south. The 460, I did turn the antenna a little bit farther south, just to see if there's some weird, something going on here. But anyway, LOG of 460, Motor Mouth Mall, looking your way to break.
I got my mobile up in the driveway. I got my mobile in the driveway.
So you got your mobile up in the driveway. You walking the dog, kicking the cat too, ain't no doubt about that. Motor Mouth Mall, looking back your way to break.
Oh, there goes Motor Mouth. There's that Motor Mouth Mall. What's going on, Motor Mouth Mall? Crush rate.
Crush, you got a hammer down coming down this way. You looking good and sounding good there, Crush. Hey, Crush, I'm going to take a look around your neck of the woods one more time, just a little bit farther up there around your stack of bricks. Hey, Crush, Motor Mouth Mall working the mobile right here, breaking.
Right behind you. Right behind you is the West Coast, kid. I can get him. I can get him point out your way there. What's the way? Morning time, buddy. 400 up in the Northeast corner.
I know there's a whole lot of big old heavy hitters out there, but I appreciate the bump down, Crush. Take care, have a good day. Enjoy your weekend to its fullest. Crush, Motor Mouth Mall, Mobile 7.
Yeah, it sounds good. 350 Bill Cobra 2K. Sound real good. To the side. We waving a hand, morning time wave. Old Crush, rocking on.
I don't think I can get back up into Crush's radio. I might have to make a little bit of alteration over here in the audio or something. Put a little more fire in the wire or something. Motor Mouth Mall working this mobile, goddamn.
Yeah, you got it going on, kid. Require's doing the job. Let's show you got us some pieces of glass. You sure you ain't got pieces of glass as a driver? I'm gone now. 47-footer.
Yeah, making my knees up in the breeze. Motor Mouth Mall cruising.
I don't know what's going on my second breath. Come on out here, 31-3. All right. I gotta check out the gate. Copy on the Y meter. All right, good deal. Sounds real good too. All right, my man. Right to the side. Let the channel flow. I'm back quiet. Jacob. Bye. I'm standing straight off. Bye, Grease Monkey. Have a good morning out that way. Grease Monkey, more Grease Monkey. You're 714. You're 714 Northeast Corner, working these 2606s.
714, you're getting stronger over here around my neck of the woods. Hey, 714, while you're working them 26L6s, motor mouth mall waving right there. Tell Grease Monkey I said hello to the breaker.
Grease Monkey. Just want to say hi to you. Good morning, Tom Grease Monkey. 714, good time.
460. West Texas with a gate rolling.
460, you got the gate going on that end. Hey, 460, you got the gate going on that end. I got the gate going on this end. We're sitting at about the 12-minute mark on this gate. 460, Motor Mouth Mall, step and break.
I was just testing my local number. We're not local. We're about a few hundred miles from me. Hey, 616.
Yeah, 416, Texas. I'm going to turn this house just a little bit farther down there one time. Hey, 460, I'm going to turn the house just a little bit farther around your neck of the woods. 460, Odessa, Motor Mouth Mall, 7.
It's rough out there. I got a whole lot coming into my receive. I got you in there.
The monkey's on my radio. Hey, Deacon, top of the...
Roger, on a whole lot coming up in there. Roger, on a whole lot coming up in there. At the same time, Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping. We'll have to wait till we get what we get. That's for doggone sure. A460, Motor Mouth Mall, working the mobile right here, breaking.
Yeah, I got it all that time. Yeah, I just started this gate. Yeah, you take a look at it and you'll see when you get a chance there, but I just started this gate. That last key down was all yourself there.
Yeah, 410 on the last key down all by myself, and this one might be a little bit different. You never know what's going to happen, but I hope the audio sounds okay. I made a little change last night. A460, I did just a subtle change on the bottom end, and I liked it. It was good, but I had just a little too much. So I brought a little bit of the bottom end down out of there. A460, Motor Mouth Mall, working a small ball peen hammer, got down right there, breaker. And I suppose I can turn a little bit audio up for you. Hey, 460, I think I'm not quite at 100% here on the negatives. I can come up a little bit hotter with the audio right there. A460, Motor Mouth Mall, working the small peen hammer right here, right now. I got it down, breaker.
Yeah, that helped. That helped a lot. There's something in your mid-range. I can't really tell exactly where we're at. I think it's something in your mid-range, but it's not enough to really make a difference. I wouldn't really worry about it. But it sounds real good. It sounds the best I've heard it, I think.
Hey, Hollywood was...
Roger, yeah. It might be, there might be something going on in the mid-range. I might have a little bit too much of it up in there. I could probably turn a little bit of the mid-range down a little for you. I could probably turn some of the mids down just a tad bit if that makes any kind of a difference. The 460 Motor Mouth Mall right there, right now, break. I just turned the mids down, and then I can turn them back them up again. OTO 460, that's with the mids up, normal, and then that's with the mids down. Motor Mouth Mall, stepping right there, break.
I think it's up around about 3K. It's not, no, not that high. It's going to be about 2.5 probably.
Around 2.5. I can bring 2.5 down. I'll slide up here to about 2.5 and bring some of that 2.5 down somewhere right about here. Where is it? Right about there. It's about 2.5. I'll bring that down a little bit for you. Let's see what that does. 460 Motor Mouth Mall, stepping, break.
Yeah, Yeah, I had some coming in with you that time, but it sounded good for the most part. Yeah, like I say, it's pretty rough on my end.
Well, I don't think I'll make too many changes then. I'll leave it pretty much where it is for the time being. But certainly I can broaden it up a little bit too. I can broaden up that thing a little bit like that. Maybe that makes a difference too. I broadened up that 2.5K and dropped it down a couple dB. Motor mouth mall 7.
Yeah, that was real good right there all by yourself that time.
10-4. Sounds good. I'll roll with that for a little bit, see how that does until I hear the gate. And see what's going on in the world of sound for 60. And also, I want to deliberately overmodulate. I'm going to go down to, undermodulated, which is right about here. Right about there is undermodulated mode, and then I'm going to switch really fast to grossly overmodulated really fast just to see what that does. That's grossly overmodulated. Motor mouth mall 7, 1 fat watt at a time. It may not sound too awful horrible, but it's certainly overmodulated. Motor mouth mall 7, and I'm going to take it back down to normal again. Right there. Right now.
Yeah, it didn't sound too bad, but you could tell it was overmodulated. You could run a little bit, you could run more than what you wanted.
No conditions this morning.
For running a little bit if you want, but it does sound a little bit harsher, a little bit more overmodulated, but yeah, it is a fine line, right? On sound-wise, acoustically, but on the scope, you can certainly see when it's reached the limit. But anyway, very cool. I'm glad to know I got up in there a little bit. And by the way, I think I have a where did I put that thing? I have a here. I got a stock mic for you. Check this out. Hold on.
There we go. I think I'm on a stock mic right now. A460 around Texas. I'm on a stock mic, and that's a stock mic on the same radio. 460 Odessa Motor Mouth Mall working the stock microphone, and now we're going to go to a real microphone.
Switch back over to the real microphone. A460 Motor Mouth Mall. I hope there was a little bit of a difference.
Oh, yeah, that was hilarious. Oh, yeah, definitely a major difference. I wish I could do that on my end. I put a little more audio up in mine. Is that too much?
Not by the sound of it. It sounds good. I mean, it might technically be overmodulated on your end, but by the sound of it on my end, it sounds good still, so I like it. It sounds bodacious. And I got the gate going here. We're looking at the 19-minute mark on this gate, and sounds real good there, Rick.
Hey, Roger on that. Yeah, I don't have the scope hooked up to it. I got my scope out of whack. I got irritated with my scope, got it out of whack, couldn't get it back, so I just unhooked the daggone thing. I ain't run the scope in quite a while. So yeah, I put a little bit more audio in there, just see if maybe that helped.
I was wanting to know if...
Not a real big difference between where you were and where you are now. You don't really notice a night and day difference with putting a little bit more up in there, but it sounds good either way. It sounds superb and bodacious, no doubt. I yesterday had a problem with my SDR receiver. Every time I pointed the antenna down toward Texas, I had a horrible noise on my SDR that was going over YouTube and in my headphones. It wasn't really on the air. So this morning, I got a piece of coax. I think it's about 12, 14 feet long, something like that. And I just put it in series with the feed to the SDR, changed the length of the coax. And now that problem went away. I still hear a little bit of in there, not much, but I got majority of the problem got fixed. So I think careful positioning of that coax may possibly filter out or combat the magnetic field that was causing the interference. So anyway, we're able to talk and listen at the same time now, and you'll hear occasionally that it's like on YouTube. And that's when I saw when the antenna moved, that happened. So I ordered some more ferrite beads, for ferrite chokes. And I'm going to put some of them up there on top of the antenna where the wires are for the camera. Because I can hear it happening right now. I can hear it coming and going. It's not happening over the air, but it's happening on my feed. And if I turn the antenna, watch this, it'll go away on the YouTube feed. Here, check this out. I turn my antenna a little bit. And now it's clearing up a little bit more. And the more I turn my antenna away from Texas, the clearer it gets. And if I come back down toward Texas again, it's going to start getting goofy again. So anyway, if I go a little farther, what happens? I go all the way down south. Well, pretty far. Yeah, it's still doing it. It's a cancellation. So kind of weird stuff there, Brink. A 460 motor mouth, small ball peen hammer. And I guess I don't really have this thing fixed. It was just a temporary fix.
We got a sloppy copy out
There it is over there. It's pretty bad. Something that was coming in from like a every time it flies. But yeah, I'm not hearing it on my end. Sounds
For you, yeah, it's strictly local. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go relocate the coax over to a different spot here so I can move it around while I'm talking. And then I can find a spot where it works better. And anyway, I'll be right back. Give me a couple seconds. I'm going to reroute the coax a little bit. I'll be back.
I'll see. See what the hell's going on in my damn box if you got a copy. Hey, Motormouth Law, it's always a pleasure on this end. Take it easy.
I won't be up in the mobile, man, but I figured it was time to stop all that. Get it on you later. Hey,
Take care. You almost in the black. Hey, 714, monkey back on this Cobra 2000.
Alright, so I rerouted the coax. Ooh, that sounds better. It's already an improvement. We'll see how long it lasts. I won't touch it. Motormouth Mall working the small ball. Peen hammer got down. 799, I heard you, I did. 460 Odessa, Texas. Motormouth Mall working the small ball. Peen hammer in a mobile from coast to coast and all around.
yeah, I got you back up in there. I thought I lost you. I start trying to move things around.
410, tell 4 and 3, I go.
Therefore, no, I just unplugged the coax from the receiver and rerouted it a little bit, spread it out a little bit, and then plugged it back in again. So I just trying to figure out where it wants to be to try to negate the magnetic field. And the magnetic field's going to change. Now the problem is I don't know if it's going to work if I point the antenna toward Hollywood. Let me see if I point this thing up toward 799. And I can hear the noise. I hear the noise in there a little bit, but not bad. Now I'm going to go back down toward Texas again. to hear it more when I'm looking east. So now I'm looking in Texas, and it's gone. So, well, not gone, but it's tolerable.
He asked if you got it.
You're Roger on that. Yeah, that's
Virginia, track.
that's odd. You
How you feel? We're still got turn on camera. 14, you got it.
Just the length of coax connected to the SDR. I'm leaving the SDR receiver where it is, but instead of the small coax going directly to it, I just put a barrel connector on it and put about a 12 or 14 long piece of coax on the connector, and then they routed it down underneath a bunch of equipment and then back up to the SDR again. So just changing the length of coax made a big difference.
Hard ones.
you can catch all this. I'm not 100% sure on what you're doing there, but I thought maybe you said that you were just running the open and the coax. But it sounds like you got it looped. It's not open.
A regular coax. I just changed the length, and I made it, I think, so I can grab it. See if I can grab the glass. Hold on. Somewhere in here. Yeah. So I can grab it. Here we go. I got it so I can actually grab the coax from the front of the rack here and kind of move the coax around if I need to a little bit, and it's not making a big difference. Yeah. Not making a big difference where I move it around, but yeah, I just lengthened the coax up a little bit there, Break.
Ken. 8413, your radio station. 313.
I believe Mother Nature moved. A460, I believe Mother Nature took a turn to break.
Yeah. That should be maybe a little bit better, not too bad. Put on your later 413. Radio station 313, top side of my Illinois. In the bank. Texas, good morning, I'm Gold. 413, I got a Stonewall Jackson. Just going the ground through a... No doubt about it.
I'll see if that makes any difference. A 460 Odessa. Motor mouth mall stepping.
I wish I had that big old radio with the world of sound.
Roger. It's pretty easy to do there, Break.
East Coast coming in on the boat side.
And I'm not getting a lot of you over here right now. You were stronger just a little bit ago, but I think Mother Nature is changing.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I got a whole lot going on over here, so I'm doing all I can.
Yeah, me too. I'm just doing 150 and 3 elements, looking your way and hoping for the best. But I think Mother Nature got another thing in mind. They're breaking.
Yeah, right. I still got a good copy on you. I mean, we're still up there at 9.5 MDB.
9.5. You're up there closer to 10 over here as well. You're doing good signal-wise, but you were stronger a little bit ago. So, yeah. she's fluctuating a little bit. You know, she's kind of promiscuous there, Break.
Yeah, down there on 28, there's just too many stations out there. There's one station on there right now that's real dirty. I'm getting video of your phone, and I don't know where he's at, but he's putting about 40 on there.
Oh, that's a big signal, especially be dirty like that. That's a lot of hash taps to contend with. Ain't no doubt about that. But at least I can hear you on this one. I don't have any. There's no real weird, wicked competition. But I think it was easier for me to hear you than for you to hear me there, Break.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This station out there talking to 115. This is Motormouth Mall, not a recording. There've been a lot of people out there. By the way, 460. A lot of people have been playing me over there on 7.2, 40 meters. They get out there on 7.2 at night and they play recordings, old Watergates, and they play them over the air, and then they talk to me. Well, they're not talking to me, but they're talking to the Watergates. Like, holy cow, I can't believe that. Somebody sent me a recording the other day, the night before last. It was kind of funny. They were out there. I tried to log in and, or tune in, and I couldn't hear them. But yeah, they were playing Watergates of me on 40 meters.
Who's that out there?
Oh, really?
40 years.
Yeah, I wasn't sure I liked that, but nothing I can do about it. Yeah, that's Motormouth Mall out here. Motormouth Mall in the Mobile, they're bringing.
Yeah, I got somebody keying up in there. I can't even make out what they're saying. It's a big mess, but...
The big mess. Well, your signal's coming up stronger over here. Hey, 460, your signal's definitely coming up on this end.
Doesn't take you out of my receiver. You got everybody stitching now, but I want you going out to your break off. We might have to go to our other channel.
Alright, well, that's the way that goes from time to time, ain't no doubt. Motormouth Mall stepping.
I'm just hearing a bunch of mess at this point.
What a bummer. Oh well, I'm sure it'll get better later on or another time. It sure is good to hear you up in there. That audio is absolutely bodacious. When there's other signals in there with you, even if they're a little stronger, when they disappear, man, you pop out probably about 4 or 5 times fatter and louder than they are. So a lot to be said for that big audio there, Break. I like it.
Hey, Roger, it's 223. 223. 223. Hey, 223, Mojave Desert. 223, South Carolina.
223, South Carolina. I'm going to look at you one time. Hey, 223, South Carolina. I'm going to look your way one time and see if I can't put them all on the other guy. Motormouth Mall stepping. They got down, Break.
Appreciate the shout, man. You sounding good.
good signal on you, good audio. No problem. Just got a lot of mess in my receive.
A lot of mess in the receive. Yeah, I wish I could do a little bit better. I wish I could, if I could turn on a base station real fast, but way too much involved in doing that. You can't even see the console on the desk. It's underneath so much crap. It's been so long since that's all been exposed. But check this out real fast here.
Got a good signal on you, good audio. No problem. Just got a lot of mess in my receive.
Man, I got a whole lot of you up in my receive. A460, I got a whole lot of you up in here. Break.
Down 115, I'm done with the breakdown, man. I'm just sitting around here.
Yeah, if you take a look at my gate real quick, you'll see what kind of a mess I got in my receive right now.
I'm in the van, so the phone doesn't connect to the internet. The van is making a pretty good Faraday cage and blocking me from the internet. The only reason I got internet in a van on the computer is because I got the dish in the passenger seat pointed to the house.
Yeah, a couple.
What was that?
With you, Maverick.
I got the dish for the internet in the passenger seat, and it's pointed at the house. So I don't have internet on my phone. I only have internet on the computer that breaks, so I can't, and I am using the computer to stream, so I can't look at the gate right now, but I'll look at it later.
Yeah. I guess, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna get out of here. Go back down to the other one or something. I don't know. It's just a big old mess out there.
Sounds good. Yep, well, I know you got a lot going on over there in your receiver, so we'll catch you back a little bit later on. I'll go back down to 28 probably and read the mail for a bit, see what's cooking, but I wish I had enough signal to get up in your radio just a little bit more better. But I'll check it out and see what it does. Hey, 460, appreciate the gate, appreciate the bump down, the chit-chat, and the get back. Well, you got it going on over there in fine fashion. Ain't no doubt about that. 460 Odessa. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast under modulated beats, dropping a hammer from time to time. And a little bit more audio. Let me give you a little bit more audio in case it helps a little bit. I got down.
All right there, Motormouth Mall. Take it easy, take care out your way. Got to make the contact with you out there. Maybe we'll catch you later on this evening or something if you're on there. Have yourself a good day. I think I want to start tearing this other box down and getting it ready for a rebuild. I got waiting on some parts to come in for it. And I need to tear everything down and test everything out, make sure everything's still in tolerance for all the new parts that are coming in for it. So, see what all I got to change. But anyway, Motormouth Mall, take it easy, take care, and we'll catch you later on.
Sounds good. I tell you what, I just changed sessions real fast. Hey, 460, before I went too far away, I went to my session that I was on earlier yesterday, and I can turn the audio down a little bit. There we go. Anyway, I'm on the session that I was on yesterday, a little bit bassier, so I'll run that for a key or two or three, and then I'll go back out and switch back over to the other channel. But that sounds good on the other project. I hope everything goes well with that. And hope you get this, this is comparison audio on that transmission so we can see how this sounds compared to where I was just a little bit ago. 460 Odessa, Motormouth Mall, working the small mall. This is the session that ends in just experimental, and the one that I was on before was called Experimental 1. So just for reference, Motormouth Mall, stepping, I got down, breaker.
The other one definitely sounded better, for sure. I mean, this one sounds okay. It sounds good, but the other one was a lot better sounding session.
definitely probably got a little bit more clarity, and it still probably has pretty much the same bottom end, just not as much rumble. Alright, A460 motor mouth mall working a small ball peen hammer right here, right now. I'll be looking for the gate when I get in the house. I can check out what's going on over there on your end. And by the way, we're working 50 watts. Normally I run 150 watts. We're working 50 watts right now. Motor mouth mall got down.
Hey, Roger, on the 50 watts? Yeah, right now, I'm right at, what does it say? Well, right at 30 minutes on the gate right here. I don't leave the gate rolling for a while, probably. But, yeah, you know, we've been talking for a pretty good bit here, and right now we're at the 31-minute mark, so. Well, yeah, you'll be able to see the difference. It's a dramatic difference. A whole lot cleaner, louder, just a whole lot better on this session that you're on now.
Roger, very good. Awesome. Okay, and you're on this gate here. I'm at the 43-minute mark right now. So I started my gate about 15 minutes before yours. But anyway, okay, I'll be looking for it, and we'll look forward to getting to hear what it's doing out there. Hey, did a bird fly in the van? No. I thought a bird flew in the van. I only had that problem in the base station. If I leave the door open, doggone birds fly into my base station while I'm talking on the radio. Hey, but that didn't happen over here. 460 motor mouth mall working the mobile right here, right now, break.
You just had that happen right now?
Yeah, 10-4, it just flew in and out. He cruised in, and by the time I turned my head, he'd flown back out again. It's easy for them to get out, I guess, in the van. In the base station, they fly in, and the door's only 6 feet. Oh, now I see them flying around the antenna up on top there. Anyway, the doors are only 6 foot plus, right? 6'7" or whatever they are, 6'5", whatever the door is. I don't know. Anyway, and the roof or the building, the room is a 10-foot ceiling. So the birds come into the studio, and they fly up, and they don't know how to get out. They don't know how to go down to get out of the doorway. So it's sometimes a little bit of work to try to get the birds out of the studio. And then the birds that fly into the barn, that's even worse because there's 16-foot doors, and I never open them all the way. And the roof of the barn is 24 feet. So once the birds get in there, they only know how to go up. They don't know how to go toward the light. And I open up a door and try to shoo them out. And it's impossible to get the birds out of the barn. Anyway, A460 motor mouth mall being long-winded.
Yeah. Well, you've only got that walk-through door going in there to where the base station is. And, yeah, it's not very wide and it's not very tall.
Right, yeah. So yeah, it's hard for them to get out of the studio. So I gotta remember to keep the door closed, or I take my chances of getting a room full of birds. Well, not of birds. I've never had more than 2 at once, but I get a lot of single birds flying up in there. So anyway, I don't know what draws them to that room. Why would a bird want to fly into an open door? You know, into a house. They want to stay outside. They don't want to get trapped, you know, you would think. But they do. They fly in there.
They're just looking for a place to nest. You know, they find a dark spot. They're looking for a place to nest.
Oh, that didn't occur to me. Yeah, they're looking for a place to nest. Okay, I don't know why I didn't think about that.
Actually, cleared up out there for me on my end. You got, and I'm sure I've got it too. Because, and I always get it, and I can't ever figure out how to get rid of it. But I got the S's, and you got the S's coming in pretty good on yours. And I've tried doing the DS'ers, but they don't ever seem to work.
The de-esser kind of sort of sometimes flattens it out too much. You know, if you're pushing an envelope pretty hard, the de-esser usually actually makes things worse. But yeah, there's a lot of S's going on in here, and I'm not sure exactly how I can tame that. I wonder if I can take a look at something here. There's one EQ that I'm not using. I'm going to try to figure out what frequency the S is at. And it's right there. So let me go ahead and narrow that up a little bit. And then I'll widen it. Huh. It doesn't make a lot of difference up there. It's way up at 4,300 hertz there, break. That's where the S is.
Yeah, that's where mine's at too. And I tried to widen it and tighten it, and it didn't do anything on my end either.
Roger. Yeah, sibilance. That's toned down. I put negative 9 dB. Negative 9 dB on there. Sibilance. Sibil. If I turn it off, sibil. It's brighter and crisper with it on. And so really turning the EQ down is not the answer. I don't think that's the right way to do it. I'll have to address that somewhere else. But yeah, definitely a lot of S's going on in there that it would be nice not to have them. But they're there.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I turned mine down right there. I turned it down a little bit. I don't know if that affected my audio a whole lot.
Not really, but when you do that, I can still hear them pretty loud. But it didn't affect the audio, and it really didn't turn down the S's too much either.
I dropped it down a whole lot right there. Did that affect my audio much? Or?
That destroyed the audio. That was horrible.
I'm sorry, what?
That's horrible. Whatever you did, don't do that. Whatever that was that you did, do not do it.
Yeah, I turned down 45 or so on my first EQ, trying to get rid of the S's.
It's funny because it got rid of all the bass too. It really made everything sound. It got real kind of flangy and mid-rangey and strange. Tell you what, I happen to have a gate going of that. It sounded like this, I think. Let me see if this is the right one.
I dropped it down a whole lot right there. Did that affect my audio much? Or?
Yep. That was what it did right there. It kind of thin and weird sounding there, Break.
Hey, Roger on that. I just realized I do have a de-esser going right now. So I made an adjustment on the de-esser.
That sounds good right there. I like that. It's still pretty good right there. Check it out.
I just realized I do have a de-esser going right now. So I made an adjustment on the de-esser.
I think I like that. The highs you have in there now and the S's, the sibilance is not too bad. And the crispness is good. So I think I like what there is there. I think, you want to keep enough of that for some receivers that need it. And then for some that might find it a little bit too much, it's not too bad. So I think it's a good spot right there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's on the isotope alloy on my first EQ. But I got the isotope alloy on my first EQ, and I'm running the de-esser. And I forgot that I had it on, but I turned up the de-esser just a touch. And I think that helped.
Sure. You know what I did on this session file? It's kind of weird. I broke the band up into 3 different bands. And then I ran one band through a, each band is controlled by an EQ and a band pass. So I have a brick wall on the bass, a brick wall on the mids, and a brick wall on the highs. And then I sum all those back together again after I EQ each individual bands. So I can EQ and compress each individual discrete band, and then I sum them back together again. And then at that point, then I have a complete signal again, and then I can mess with the various settings at that point. So yeah, interesting. It's and I have a de-esser on my early stage of alloy that I'm not using right now. And if I take a look at the de-esser and turn it on, and see if I can move it over here. Sybil. Anyway, there's a little bit less S's. I don't know if that makes it better on your end, but I just put the de-esser in too. Motor mouth mall, stepping, breaker.
Sound loud as you always do. Awesome sound. Motor Mouth Mall, Trailblazer, Mississippi Wave.
The Trailblazer uses sounds like it always sounds, and 460 you said maybe I turned it too far. Sybil. I'll go halfway in between right there and see what that does. Hello Trailblazer, hello 460. Motor Mouth Mall, yeah, that sounds good right there. Trailblazer and 460. Motor Mouth Mall, step and break.
That sounds pretty good right there. Yes, and that sounds real good right there. I like it.
And 410, I think I'll leave it like that for a bit there, because yeah, that was definitely a little bit on the hot side on the S's before, and I think that definitely was a step in the right direction. And appreciate that there 460 for letting me know. And Trailblazer, well, you got that mall down too. You're looking good. It's sounding good. Been a long time there, Break. Good to hear you doing your thing out of the Magnolia there, Break.
Get out of the middle road. Take care of God's grace. Your trail. One more again. We're gone.
410 Trailblazer, take care. 7-3s. One more again while you got that mall down in fine fashion. As a matter of fact, hey Trailblazer, I think I got a playback for you. Check this out one time. Hey Trailblazer, watch this. Motor Mouth Mall with a playback.
Get out of the middle road. Take care of God's grace. Your trail. One more again. We're gone.
There you go, Trailblazer. That was you right there. Motor Mouth Mall, stepping and got down.
And I appreciate it, my brother, and good Watergate, good sound. Take care of Motor Mouth Mall where you got it going on. Your trail said, good day, my friend. Bye.
Good day right back at you. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday to its fullest. Hey, Trailblazer, Motor Mouth Mall, Mobile, right here, break.
On that Motor Mouth Mall, you sound real good around the Chesapeake Bay, 600 Dr. Audio. I'll see you.
Dr. Audio. Hey, Dr. Audio, you sound good out of the Chesapeake Bay. You sounded good over here, too. Hey, Dr. Audio, good afternoon time to you, and I'm going to roll just a little bit more audio up in there for you. Hey, Dr. Audio, Motor Mouth Mall. Wish I had a little bit more audio there, Bree.
Yeah, leave it right there. That sounds great. Audio, 699 Chesapeake Bay.
410, leave it right there, you said, and 699 Chesapeake Bay, Dr. Audio, Motor Mouth Mall, looking, and yeah, I rolled it up just a little bit more on the hot side, so we're pushing it pretty good to the limit there, break. Motor Mouth Mall, got down.
Motor Mouth Mall is really booming nowadays. Just wave a hand to you, come.
Giving a hand right back, close to 28 there, break.
Mellow Yellow.
They call you Mellow Yellow. Break.
Yeah, that's what they call me, Motor Mouth. They call me Mellow Yellow out here. You sound mighty fine. I received out this way in Central Texas.
5-3, Varmint.
Yellow, Central Texas. You sounded real good over here, too. Mellow yellow around Central Texas. Motormouth Mall with the wave and the playback.
Yeah, that's what they call me, Motormouth. They call me Mellow Yellow out here. You sound mighty fine. I received out this way in Central Texas.
5-3, Varmint.
There you go, Mellow Yellow. And I heard Varmint out there, too, on one ear, and Mellow Yellow in the other ear. Mellow Yellow around Central Texas, Motormouth Mall waving, and I don't know how far you away you are, I guess miles-wise, from 460 around Odessa, but I had 460 rolling up in there, and you up in there from Texas to break. Nobody else from Texas.
Alrighty, Motormouth. Thank you for the feedback for sure, and I appreciated the playback. Mellow Yellow, Central Texas. I'm just stepping on.
You stepping on. You sound like you're on like an Apache Labs or some kind of a beautiful station. It sounds superb. The audio is smooth and mellow. Motormouth Mall letting you know, breaker.
What part of Texas is he in?
Central Texas. I didn't get the city, but he said Central Texas to break.
That's handful.
Hey, Mellow Yellow, what's the city over there you're in? 460 in Odessa was curious.
Abilene, Texas. Motormouth, Abilene, Texas.
You're in Abilene, okay. A460, he's in Abilene.
California right now.
Oh, yeah, 10-4. Yeah, I know Abilene real well. I haven't been over there in a while, but it ain't too far. It's a couple 100 miles from us.
For a couple 100 miles, too close to hear each other and too far to hear each other. All right. Yep, Roger, you're familiar with Abilene.
Yeah, I've talked to Abilene from here before, but it's been late night, with just Mother Nature. If people would get on there at night, late in the evenings, I could probably talk to Abilene or San Angelo. I'm starting to get a little feedback somewhere. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know if you hear it on your end.
Yeah, I did hear it. I was going to say something, but you caught it, so you know it's there. Yeah, it sounds like RF getting back up in the audio somewhere. Not sure where that's happening at, but yeah, you get some RF sneaking into the audio chain.
Yeah, I turned down the audio a little bit. That helped it. It's still in there, but I ain't gonna go hunting for it. I just turned the audio down a little bit.
Yeah, that you might find that just putting a couple of those clamshell ferrite chokes, on some of the audio cables going in and out of some of the interfaces or the audio interface, that'll usually, cut a lot of that out of there. So, yeah, I ordered, by the way, last night I ordered 20 more of those clamshell, 13 millimeter large clamshell 43 type mix RF chokes.
Yeah, I've got them all over the place. I've put them everywhere, chasing stuff down.
Yeah, sometimes they help quite a bit. If you got common mode current on coax, like I haven't done the antenna completely yet on this thing, but I put the the ICOM 706 in here, and I put the tuner up on the side of the van, and ran a coax from the 706 to the tuner, and there was a common mode current going on that I couldn't deal with, and I put ferrites on the output of the, put a ferrite choke on the output of the 706, and I put one at the input of the tuner, and now the input of the tuner works. There was enough common mode current on the coax that was stopping the tuner from being able to tune properly. So they work their magic, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, they help. Whenever you got a cluster of wires like I do, I'm gonna try something I ain't tried in a long time. Let me see how this works. come on. Well? Looked all right on my end. We'll see what it looks like on yours.
It looks good over here too. Almost as good as it does when I play it. I'll play my version of it here. Check it out. There you go. Mine was more red than blue because the signal strength was a little bit stronger, but it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, yours is blue on my end, but our Mother Nature's going up and down a little bit.
Yeah, Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping, bucking, weaving and shucking and jiving to break.
Hello, Motormouth Mall, Motormouth Mall. Big Crow and the band, we're trying.
Hello, Big Crow and the Bam. Are you looking good up in that big nest? What's going on there, Big Crow and the Bam? Motormouth Mall waving.
Motormouth Mall. Sounding good as always, my friend. Heard you up here on the little local channel. Thought I could see if I could make the contact. Hope you're having a fine day over there on that West Coast.
Yeah, absolutely. Having a real good day, having a great weekend over here, and 31 is your local channel over there, huh? What a trip. Well, it's good to hear you roll up in there, and you sound good. The audio sounds superb, and hope everything is all going well and swell on this beautiful weekend. I think we had a time change, so got to get used to that little time change thing. I think it's actually 9 o'clock over here now. I believe that was a time change today. Anyway, Crow, Motormouth Mall waving and stepping breaking.
That's right, Motormouth Mall. Yeah, we got a little extra talk time today, I guess. That gives me an extra hour to sit out here and ratchet jaw as long as I can. Sounded good, my friend. Like I said, appreciate the contact. Enjoyed it. Oh, yeah. Tell you, my friend, enjoy all the time. Till next time, 389, Big Crow and the band. What's that?
389 sounds good. Yeah, well, that's a good way to look at it. A little extra talk time. That's a good thing. Take care, 7-3s. Have a great day. Enjoy that big old Sunday, and we'll catch you another time, another way. Motormouth Mall, looking around the Big Bam, 389. When you got that mall down, Motormouth Mall, step and break. Bump, bump. I'll see ya.
Yeah, I had a good copy on 389 on the backside of the beam there. I heard both sides of that conversation.
Wow, what a trip. Hey, you changed your audio. I like that. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
All the RF feedback part went away.
Oh, yeah. Well, I turned down the audio a little bit on that last EQ there.
That sounds awesome right there. That's perfect.
All right, then. I guess that'll work.
When you hear it on the gate, you'll see it sounds really good and clean, clear, and perfect, and none of that high-frequency RF trying to get up in there, and it sounds great. I like it.
Yeah, I just turned down that last EQ a little bit, trying to get rid of that RF.
That was the ticket right there. You definitely succeeded.
Working over there in the Carolinas there for us.
Yeah, it hurts my peaks a little bit, my PEP wattage.
You figure, it takes a doubling of power to get 3 dB, which is half an S unit. So if you only lose a peak by, if you're at the 1500 watt peak mark and you drop down to 1200, nobody will notice.
Yeah, it dropped about 80 watt. No, audio 1212. It dropped, I don't know, probably 50, 60 watts, something like that. Well, it ain't too much.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that at all. it's like me over here with this amplifier, you know, I'm only tickling it, so I'm keying it at 150 and thinking about 650, maybe 700, thereabouts. Yet the amplifier, I'm sure, can do about 1500, so I'm not, I don't want to try to push it any harder. I'd have to have a little bit bigger radio to push it a little bit harder, so I just keep it down here in a loaf mode.
No, Roger. I think I'm running the same thing you are. But right now I'm peaking about, audio, about 1450.
Yep, that's pretty healthy. That's what I used to see out of this thing when I ran it, you know, harder. And I'd see about 14 to 1500 pretty regularly out of this thing. And but now that I'm running it this way, I figure it'll last forever.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I got a bunch of parts together, and I built this one. This is the only one I've got that's Toshiba, and the rest of them are HG. Everything else I built was HG, but I got all my Toshibas, put them in this one. Built this one up, and it's all a bunch of just junk parts that I came across.
Well, you know, one man's junk is another man's treasure. And I've never had HGs. I don't know, I've always had Toshibas. And these transistors are actually, this box was, initially I bought an X-Force X800. And it was a 2x8 with a pair of 2290s driving 820-879s. And I made the mistake one day of blowing up the driver's section on it. I put way too much into it by accident, and it popped. So a friend of mine over there, Larry 601 in Illinois, he sent me a 2x8 Fat Boy for free, you know, just send it to me for parts. And I liked the Fat Boy case better because it had extra fans, better cooling, better heat sink, and better distribution of the transistors. So I put I moved the bias from the X-Force to the Fat Boy, and then put the 8 transistors from the what do you call it, the X-Force into the Fat Boy. And then the Fat Boy had 2 good transistors already, but they were 2879s. So now this box is a Fat Boy case with 2879s driving 2879s. So, yeah, this box has gone through a lot, but it still works.
Oh, yeah. I'm running 2 2290s into the 2879s. But the HGs are fine in my opinion. They're not as robust. The Toshibas will take a little more abuse than the HGs will, but as far as output and everything else, the HGs are just fine. I run the HGs and everything else. My big box is HGs, but yeah, they're just not as robust as the Toshibas.
Just keep the voltage down, you know, reasonable. And probably 17, 18 volts is happy, right? 16 volts to 18 somewhere max. And I guess it'll probably be all right.
I run this box and all my stuff. Like right now, I'm losing down to like 13.4. Well, I got my power supply set at 14.8, and it drops to 14.4 while I'm talking.
You'll never hurt them at that rate. I'm sitting at 12.2 over here. Under load, 12.2 to break. This one holds pretty good. Even with my big box, it drops to about 14.4. But yeah, with this one here, you know, it's a good power supply setup. It's those modules that VDI had put out there.
the modifications for. I think we talked about it before.
Yeah, those switchers work pretty good, and I guess they're clean. You don't hear them in your receiver.
Oh yeah, they're good and clean. They don't give me any issues at all.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I might have to build a little power supply out of those one of these days, just for a good bench supply. Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see what happens in the future. I also want to one of these days play with one of those MOSFET, the LD MOS, but I have not had good luck with them in the past. But yeah, I want to do LD MOS and see what that does on the mobile.
Well, I was trying to get one of those kits from Mud Duck Sharky, but when he moved, he kind of just quit doing anything. And I've been, I ask him every now and then about getting one of his kits, and he just keeps telling me he ain't got nothing right now. So I'm not going to buy one from somebody. I'm going to get a kit and build it if I can get one. And if I can't get one, I'm not going to get it because I'm not going to be out that much money at one time just buying one directly from somebody.
That's true. Yeah, no, it was better to build it from a kit. And I can't think of a better kit than the ones that Mud Dog Sharky was putting out there, but I guess he's got to get his shop. I think he's got work stuff going and all that too. He's got a lot going on, so he'll probably come back and revisit that again here before long. But I know he's got a lot of irons in the fire. He's got lots going on. But yeah, he's definitely. I think he's the source. Either whether you go with his air-cooled or the water-cooled, they're both a good way to go.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm just going to wait on him, and if he don't revisit it and don't get back into it, I guess I won't get one. I do okay with what I have here, and I'm going to try to find somebody to rebuild or to work on that 250B box that I have, that one that I showed you. If I can find somebody here in Texas that works on that stuff, I don't know enough about it to work on it, and I don't know anybody else close that could help me work on it that knows anything about them. So, but I don't want to take it to that guy in Arkansas because I'm not out there very often. I want to find somebody here in Texas that can work on it.
I'll have to try to figure out how to get 418's number. 418 over there in Texas, he's probably the guy you want to take it to. Unless you already know how to get a hold of him, but 418 in Texas is the guy. I'm not even sure what city he's in, but I'll be able to get his number before long.
Yeah, if you could, let me know, or if he's got a Facebook or something.
I don't know if he does or not. Maybe he does. But I'm going to be seeing Hawaiian Punch here before long, and I'm going to take a look at a power supply for him. And I know Hawaiian Punch knows 418, so I'll when I see him in person there, I'll ask him for his number and I'll pass it to you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You said you don't know what city he's in?
Roger, yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, I need to figure out how many more modules I can put into this power supply. Right now, I've only got 5 in there, and it's really not enough to run my big box. I run my big box on it, and it does fine. But I want to put a couple more in there, I think. But I don't know how much my 220 service will hold up to.
Roger. What's the current of each one of those modules?
Let me look. It says on 220, it's 6.6 amps.
Roger, on 6.6 amps. And How many of them do you have in there?
I've got 6 in there. 6 in there right now.
Wow, what a trip. So, and what size breaker do you have?
It's 30.
Roger. So you're pretty much pushing the limit as far as what the breaker wants you to have on 220. But you can put another breaker in, or a bigger breaker, a bigger wire.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, I remember figuring it out whenever I built the power supply. And I thought I was pretty close to, what it could handle. I think that's why I only did 6 to begin with, because I've got probably 10 more modules sitting here.
Holy smokes. Okay. Well, you can put them in line and they won't draw the current until you draw the current from them. So even if you put them all in line and double it up, if you don't draw any more current, they won't pull any more current. So, you can tell when things start sagging.
But I'm still only driving, 14.4, from 14.8 to begin with. But, I haven't had it kick the breaker yet. I've tried to have it do it, but it hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, I think I'd double it up, and, if you ever did get to the point where it pulled too much current, you'll find out it won't hurt anything. But won't hurt to double them up. And if you're never going to pull anything harder than you are now, they'll just go along for the ride and distribute the load a little bit more evenly. So, I'd double it up.
Yeah, big box is twice what this one is. It's double what this box is. So, like I say, it's ran that box fine in the past. The way it is.
Roger. What a trip. Well, very cool. Hey, tell you what, I'm going to get out of here. I've been on this thing for about an hour and 19 minutes, and my solar power, I'm starting to drop down 11.9 now, so I'm going to let the battery charge. I've been kind of long-winded for the morning.
All right there, Motor Mouth Ma. Yeah, I need to get started tearing that box down, so... Have a good day out your way. Enjoyed the Mother Nature, and hope we get to do it again sometime. Just glad all that mess got out of my receipt. Motor Mouth Mall, take it easy, take care. We got some good gates to look at, and we'll do it next time.
Absolutely, very cool. Yeah, I'm glad to finally get to put the speaker spoke on you under some good conditions. And I've had you in here real good the whole entire time, and I know on your end it was kind of rough and tough, but I think there'll be enough in there for me to get an idea of what's going on over here on this mobile and get to hear it on your SDR and all that good stuff. So look forward to doing it again. Have a good day out there. Be safe. A pleasure with the double measure. 460 Odessa, Motormouth Mall, Santa Maria, California, 10-8, and stepping back. Bye. Actually, I'm 10-6.
It's Motormouth Roger, 460, I'm gone, back 28.
410, I'll see ya. Bye. Bye. And I'll leave you with one more to go. I'll leave you with this. Here it comes. And I'm out. That was too cool.
Have a good day, 460, I'm gone.
10, you 273s.
Yeah, it sounds like that old 6, we're gone now. Have a good day.
You as well. Bye.
134.